Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the How Did It Happen podcast. I'm so happy to have you here. Today, I've got another one of my short solo episodes, and I'm going to talk to you today about my newsletter, the Inspire and Activate Greatness newsletter. Sometimes I call it a blog, sometimes I call it a newsletter, but I guess it doesn't matter. For my purposes today, blog and newsletter are interchangeable. So my blog newsletter comes out every Thursday, and it will arrive in your inbox if you take just 23 seconds to subscribe to it at mikemalatesta.com, where you can also find out all kinds of other stuff about me. You can get the podcast, the book, all of that, but subscribe at mikemalatesta.com. So here's some things that I think you should know about the newsletter. One, it's short. Two, it's impactful. And three, it's positive. Now, here's what you'll get with the newsletter every week when it comes to your inbox. You will get information, stories, and links about good things. So it's not just going to be a link factory here either. There's of course, there's going to be links so you can check out other things, but there's going to be a short paragraph about new adventures, new cool videos, new ideas, new people that I've met, that I'm fascinated with. I kind of mix it up every week, but there's 4 or 5 things you'll get every week, so it's very short. I do write a story about each of the things, and there are links so that you can learn more. But the point is, you're not going to spend an hour, reading through this newsletter, but you're going to get more than an hour worth of value from the time that you put into it. So I'm going to be talking and sharing good things. I'm going to be sharing good things about leadership, good things about entrepreneurism, good things about technology, good things about health, cutting edge stuff, and good things about that scary thing we call the future. Every day, as you know, we are bombarded with bad news, bad things, bad people, bad parts of the world, bad this and bad that. Not with this newsletter. With this newsletter, you are going to get information about the far more good things that are happening in our communities and in our world than the bad things. And I know bad things sell. That's why the newspapers and the news itself spend so much time, and the internet for that matter, on bad things. But focusing on bad things at the expense of good things is really narrow thinking. To me, it's like, stepping over dollars to pick up pennies. There are a lot of bad things in the world, sure, and they all need to be dealt with, and they all have impacts on us. But there are so many more good things happening in our world that are positively impacting all of us. And that's what I want to share. Those are the stories that I want to share with my newsletter and with my podcast. As you know, my goal is to inspire, activate, and maximize the greatness that's inside every one of us. That's my purpose in doing these things. So if you want some of that in your inbox every Thursday, just go to my website, mikemalatesta.com. That's MALATESTA. Sign up and you'll get it every week. And if you do decide to sign up and you get it, shoot me a note. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. I do this, as I mentioned, to inspire, activate, and maximize greatness. But I also want to make sure that the things that I'm highlighting are the things that you're interested in, that you want to see. So you are going to see things for sure that you aren't seeing anywhere else. I can guarantee that. So sign up, give it a look, and let me know what you think. Until next time, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to this episode of the How Did It Happen podcast, where we believe that success doesn't happen unless you make it happen. You can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you like to listen. And while you're there, please rate it and leave a comment as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the show, ideas for future guests, or whatever you'd like to share. And of course, you can always find me at MikeMalatesta.com. See you next time. Thanks again for listening to the How'd It Happen podcast.